Alright guys, we're going to do a quick update on the car. Last time out, the best pass was a 579 at 118.82 mile an hour. 127 60 foot. So it was going pretty good. That was with about 4.5 psi leaving the line on the trans brake and about 16 or 16 and a half on the end of the track. All the boost was in by 1.5 seconds. We had problems with wheelies again, so it's still kind of sloppy, and it did pull the wheels. It at least went back down. It was controllable. The pass after that, it got out of control, and it was the same tune, and I think the turbo got a little heated up from me sitting there on the trans brake waiting because it was bracket racing. So it got a little hotter, spooled up a little more, a little too much. But this weekend we're gonna go do index racing, kind of. You do a couple qualifying passes, you knock a tenth off, and then that's your dial in. It's a heads up, which I like that heads up tree, a pro tree, 500 tree. So it's in yellow green. I like that a lot better with the turbo car. It's less waiting. I can just bump it in and go. I don't have to sit there and wait for all these lights to come down and let my stuff cook. So car's been really great this year. I just did it the other day in my log book. I think it was 40 passes almost. We made 38 passes with this car. We ran like 5/8 miles that were in the fives, and that was all like in the last 10 passes. It was obviously getting quicker and quicker and quicker. I think that we're gonna this index or racing this weekend. This bracket racing is quarter mile, so we might run out of RPM. Last time we did quarter mile, we went 144, in the quarter mile, and it was at about almost 7,500 RPMs. It was screaming. So I had the limiter set at like 77. It's all stock, man. It's just got a Summit Stage 3 turbo cam and some good valve springs in it, and that's it, man. It's a stock top end. 317 heads are all stock. Everything is. So it's asking a lot of it. I just changed the oil. I've only had to do that twice before this year. I've been changing because the E85 a little more often. It gets a little diluted after maybe like 10 passes, I've noticed. 10, 15 passes. But oil's cheap compared to screwing up my rods or something, my bearings. So that's it for the car. I had no problems at all, man. All the data is perfect. My fuel pressure is great. Ejector duty cycle still the same. It's right around 78% at like 16 and a half pounds of boost. So we'll update you guys with some videos maybe this weekend and try to get some out of car videos and see if we can get this thing to run like maybe like a 920 in the quarter mile. That'd be kind of cool, maybe, or at least trap like 147, 148, and just to see what it can do. It's almost the end of the year. It's going to be really cool out this weekend in the 60s. It's the best weather this thing's had all year to race in. So hopefully it can take it and I don't hurt it, don't wound it. But if I wound it now, trying to make it go faster, I don't feel so bad because it's already had a few fast passes. I think 670s aren't too bad for being almost a 3,400 pound car that's got the stock bottom end, Gen 3, stock rocker, stock trunnions. They all stock. Everything's stock on this thing. Also in this big old turbo and a cam. So it's done really well, man. Oil pressure is still amazing. Everything looked good on the data log last time. Every pass looked great. There's a lot of things I want to do in the off season, so hopefully I don't hurt this engine. I want to change a few things. I want to get a expansion module for the Holly so I can do more inputs and outputs, mainly sensors. I want to change this down here to have T6 because I cheated because we were in a hurry and we want to race. We don't want to just sit on the trailer, so that'll help back pressure a little bit. I want to get this roll cage switched around a little bit. I'm a welder anyways, so pipe fitter. I'm going to make this roll cage better so it can pass a 10.5 chassis cert. So we got to make sure that's all right so we can be legal. Because some of these classes that we're going to race at this weekend, we could have if we had a chassis cert. It's Milan's A&D heads up stuff. Not that I can compete with 4-second cars, but you never know. It's just fun to go out there, man. That's how you learn. So, but that's it. I'll update you with some videos this weekend. Hope it goes well, and hopefully it comes home in one piece. And as long as we're moving forward, and the 60 foot's move forward, the times are getting lower, the mile an hour is getting higher. That's just the goal, just to see how far somebody can take one of these engines, because not everybody can afford to have a whole forged bottom end and to spend, $10,000 on their engine or something like that, and have another $5,000 wrapped up in a turbo that's not a VS racing one. It's just some people don't have that kind of money, so it's cool. I always like watching videos where people would use cheaper things that still work and prove that they work. So I'll let you guys go. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see how it goes this weekend. I'll update you then.